I'm the one who's only going to date people that does not have kids. I don't want anybody with kids. But
so you have children.
I have
she has one,
and you prefer.
Oh,
yeah. There you go.
okay.
You went with a breast growth instead. Like what's that? I was curious myself.
Well, it was out before earlier,
Okay,
so maybe I can catch it again.
Yeah.
So you prefer that the person you're dating not have kids,
have
and
kids.
why is that?
And that is because I know I need a lot of attention. So I know I don't want to share my attention with you,
that is
with
selfish.
your baby mama or your ex-wife.
But he has to share.
He's got
That's the
I have a double standard.
That is-
Double standards are okay
Very
sometimes.
very clear double standard. When
This is a trending topic that's going on social media now. It's about shout out to Willie, because Willie Middlebrooks. I actually got this off his page, and then I started seeing it at a lot of other places. So I guess it's a some words I just can't say, even though I have 2 college degrees here. But psychologist has urged parents to stop kissing their children on the lips. Okay, and it came out from this guy here, I guess, on the bottom. He said, "I will kiss my 5-year-old child on the lips for as long as I can, for as long as I deem necessary, as long as he."
is that we're
he
talking
lets me."
about the individual kiss or like just time itself?
Both,
I mean,
guess.
Tom Brady laid one on his son that was a little disturbing.
it lasted a long
I
time.
had to look away.
Oh, wow. It was
Oh, wow.
uncomfortable.
Oh, it was for sure. Yeah, but
Did they hold for like more than 5 seconds?
it was right around. I might have been an 8-second rodeo ride.
Oh.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's a mess.
But time out, though. Do they say like what the studies show it actually does to the kid?
Yeah.
What's that?
But yeah, I had the article up, but y'all can what's y'all overall?
Who made the
take on
article?
it?
Somebody who didn't have kids?
No, this
Anyway,
psychologist.
I would say, I think in my family, it is a thing where we try not to kiss children on the lips, even babies on the lips, just for hygiene reasons or whatever like that. As far as the psychological impact of that on toddlers and 5-year-olds, I would be interested, like Pink, on what are they saying the negative impacts of that is.
Yeah.
But just from a hygiene standard, I don't have a problem with not kissing kids on the lips, cheeks, foreheads.
Hygiene from who? Like from us to them or them
Or
to
any
us?
of
Could go either way, really.
My 3-year-old
Anyone.
he picks up anything off the floor
Kids
and puts it
got
in his mouth.
cooties. They're
Yeah.
the
So
ops.
like,
Yes.
No, I mean that's definitely a two-way thing. I mean,
it could be a 2-way thing, and I know where my mouth has been in order for me to kiss my son, and I'm taking the chances on what he has in his mouth and I could possibly get. But
willing to roll the dice.
So that's why you do it, don't?
no, I mean I kiss my son on the lips.
The
Not
oldest one?
not the oldest one.
So there's an age limit.
There is an age.
Okay,
I stopped, but anybody else can do it.
For you, when did it kind of when was that age limit? When did you feel like, hey, I'm gonna stop this?
Maybe when he was like 5.
5, okay.
Yeah, but my dad kissed me on the lips till I was like 11.
Really? Did you feel some
That's
kind of way?
uncomfortable.
Like,
It's not.
For me,
no, I'm saying like
everybody, you do what
when
you
you're
wanna
like 9, 10, 11,
Yeah.
did you feel anything odd about that, or were you kind of not want that to happen?
Never. It was real quick. Well, that was it. Bye.
Not the 8-second thing.
It was an 8 seconds.
not the Tom Brady.
No, it was never.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. So I mean, I kiss my kids on the lips all the time, but not my oldest. So.
So it's just a family thing.
Yeah.
Like what's accepted in your family type situation.
I don't even know about family. I just think I think it's very personal between the parent and the child.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think. Yeah.
It's very interesting. I mean,
You ever did it?
not a lip kiss guy for the kids.
Ever?
No. Just
Ever?
never.
6 months?
Nah, just like in the head or whatever, but not on the lips.
Right, the head.
Yeah, head or cheeks, not on the lips. I just feel like,
Did the mother?
hell, I don't know.
Okay.
No.
Wasn't my
Okay.
job. I just like, it just never dawned on me as something I wanted to do. Like I could express affection to the kids without that.
And then some people, it just depends. Like I guess how you were raised too. Like I remember I didn't hug my dad until like I was 18 going to college. That was the first time I ever hugged my dad.
Really?
Like a hug. So you know it wasn't no kissing.
Yeah.
That was the first time I ever hugged my dad. Yeah. He gave me it was a surprise. He gave me a car to go to Jacksonville. He gave me his car. So he was gonna be walking. He gave me his car. And I thought he was gonna drive me up to school, but he was like, "Nah, you can take it. It's yours now."
One of my coworkers just did that move.
For real?
Yeah. I'm not that kind of guy.
Some well-behaved kids.
Yeah, I'm
I got a car from
I'm
my
not passing the
dad.
Tesla along to anybody.
Well, maybe that's the problem. It's a Tesla. I got an 88 Camaro. I had T-tops. That was cool for me.
But yeah, so I but what they're saying is that that the first thing they attack here is how unhealthy it is, bacteria,
From a
stuff
hygiene
like that,
standpoint.
From a hygiene
Okay.
standpoint.
Okay.
But after that, what they're talking about is because, kid sees mommy and daddy kiss. Now, when you go to kiss, some kids can form some mental blocks in their head as far as what a kiss is about, what does it mean, who's supposed to kiss, things like that. It's all from a mental standpoint. That's what
Mental
they're
blocks, or they
didn't use block.
They
They used
may
mental.
just have a difficult time defining the boundaries of appropriateness.
Defining the boundary. Yeah, boundaries.
that's
of
Okay.
about right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I can see that.
I can
It's
see that, too.
logical. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough to me, man.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Like in what respect?
Because it's your kid. It's your kid. So
But you got to realize
could do-
you more than anybody has the power to fuck up your kid.
yeah.
That's the reality.
Emotionally, mentally.
Yeah.
The person here in the comments who finds the black hair attractive. Shout out to Zaire. I think that's how you pronounce the last name. Can you touch on the topic of men with no kids dating a woman with kids?
Ooh.
If those two opposites can coexist long
Nope.
term.
Isn't this Bubba's autobiography?
Yeah, this is me. I'm a man with no kids and
Don't do
dating a
it.
woman with kids.
Let me tell you, before I had kids, my oldest sister told me not to date a guy who has kids. And I did not listen.
Not to date a guy who has
Correct.
kids.
And now that I have kids, I prefer not to date a guy who does not have kids.
Wait, there's a lot of negatives in that. Wait.
When I didn't have kids, don't.
So you
Basically-
have kids now.
Yes, and I prefer not to date a guy who does not have kids.
And I prefer men.
So you want let's break it down. to
Correct.
something. You want a guy with kids, or you want a guy without?
I
kids?
want him with kids.
with kids. Okay.
Correct.
So
Now-
you kind of have a mutual
But when
understanding.
correct.
Of the kids, the sacrifices,
Correct.
and all that.
And not only that, like I feel like men who don't have kids don't really understand a lot when it comes to raising a child or the sacrifices you have to make or a lot. Like it's
That was one of Bubba's pet peeves of
Yeah.
dating.
What was that?
Was when the woman has kids and there's like the late cancellation and then they get mad at you.
we
for
did
getting
talk
mad.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it is. It's us. No. It's tough, man. It's tough.
And as
because,
a man, if you really liked her, you'd just be like, bring him.
no, that's not true.
Why not?
Have children around. Okay, so I'm the one who's
We'll
only
touch
going to
on
date
that.
people that does not have kids. I don't want anybody with kids. But
So you
if
have
I have
children.
a
She has
son,
one.
and I
And you
was
prefer
High five.
oh
Yeah. There you go.
okay.
you went with a breast growth instead? Like what's that?
Where is the head going?
I was curious myself.
Well, it was out before earlier,
Okay,
so
okay.
maybe I can catch it again.
Yeah.
So you prefer that the person you're dating not have
Not
kids.
have
And
kids.
why is that?
And that is because I know I need a lot of attention. So I know I don't want to share my attention with you,
that is
with
selfish.
your baby mama or your ex-wife.
But he has
or
to share.
He's got okay.
That's the
I have
BS.
a double standard.
That is-
Oh,
that is-
double standards are okay
Very
sometimes.
very clear double standard. When they're in your face.
And see, and I talk about this on the show. If you're a double standards person, that's fine, because I am too. But let's go ahead. You got to roll them all out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't select and pick and choose on double standard is okay. Let's go with all of them.
Yeah, so if somebody else has a double standard that bumps me out the mix, I'm cool with
Not
that.
bump you out the mix that you just have to be okay with. That's all.
Well, no, it's more going to bump somebody out of the mix.
Yeah, if I don't
You're,
want it, then I
you're
don't want
never just going to be, here's all my double standards and here's all yours. We're cool? Like, that just doesn't work.
It does work.
No, it doesn't.
He said it does work.
There's always going to be something objectionable.
No, I'm saying don't make it objectionable. If that's your double standard, okay, I accept your double standard. Now you have to accept all of mine. What's so hard about that?
I'm just saying, people are not compatible anyway. And now you're basically saying, we've got to, just accept all the shit. I mean, that's just terrible.
That's not terrible.
Because what happens is then you're gonna have like crazy levels of resentment and stuff like that.
Exactly.
It's going to happen anyway.
Because you're
It will.
sacrificing.
It'll just expedite it.
But yeah, it's about the availability. You know, you got some of that too, but also it's dating women with kids. First of all, like you can't bring them to the date because, like Pink said earlier,
You're trying to smash.
there you go.
Well,
Yeah.
no, okay,
And
I'm
she
sorry.
doesn't believe
Unless the
that
kids
men don't have that on their mind.
Who? Time out.
Automatically,
Time out.
like-
Time out. Who does?
When I
You
said
said, I told you as an adult, when you meet as a woman,
Yeah.
as an adult
Is this our
woman,
conversation this
when-
morning?
Yes. When you meet a man and he's courting you or taking you out or showing interest
Expressing
in
any
you,
level of interest.
you heard him, and Pink is a man. Any level of interest,
It's a man's man.
that is on the table for them.
That's the only reason
That's
you're
the
getting
only reason
attention.
why
Okay.
they even see you.
Yeah.
no, wait,
Okay,
I've
and
never
I'm
said
done.
men don't want us for sex. I never said that. I don't know what you're talking
These
about.
platonic friendships with the opposite sex.
She's talking
do
about something
not-
totally different. We're
do
not
not
even on
exist.
that right now.
But anyway,
We-
go ahead.
No, that
She's-
no.
I
That's
thought
a
you were-
thing now. Because
you were-
I have a
you were
friend
speaking
that's a female, and we don't have sex.
Thank
and
you.
Don't think about. I don't.
Me and
think
Bubba
about
are
it.
friends. We don't have sex.
Now see,
Like,
that's
she
that's
bumped
What do you
not
herself.
the same.
mean?
That's not a good example.
That's
It's
So
not
I
a good
can't call you the
not
homie?
Mm-mm.
No, I'm not the homie.
Why you not the homie? Why aren't you the homie, Bubba?
Because if you try to give me head, I'm going to take the head. But there's a
I'm not gonna do that.
but I have a
Yeah,
female
can't
friend.
nobody
But it's
Yeah.
on the table for Bubba.
yeah.
But it's on the table, so that makes us he's not the homie.
right.
So
He's just waiting for a moment of
can you
weakness.
take it off the table
Thank
so
you
we
for
can be
explaining
homies?
that.
Lapse in judgment.
No, I don't. I have enough homies.
Damn.
Again, with the double
Damn.
standard.
But
So what are we?
Just people that know each other.
we're a podcast.
We're just friends. Okay.
compadres.
Okay.
Compadres.
We're
industry compadres.
okay. Noted. Noted.
Until you start giving people head. Let me know when that, and then I'll come back.
They'll come right
Well,
up.
she didn't say she didn't give
Full
her.
speed.
I do not. Once again, I will not be
When
performing
you lift
any
that
oral
rule,
anything. Okay.
So wait, with the friend that you're saying there's like no
Yeah.
sexual dynamic. Like, okay, how did y'all meet?
we met on a dating site.
On a dating site.
See,
That was the what was
See?
the purpose of the dating site at the time, please?
to get to
You were not looking for a platonic
was
friend.
not.
on the
No,
dating
I was
site.
not.
Okay.
It just worked
Correct.
out that way.
Yeah, we're not there.
Okay, that can happen.
But it's that.
And
It's
from
that
the
way.
inception, there's the concept that sex could be in play.
yes.
If this goes well, it's going to end in sex.
Yeah, but
Right.
that's still besides the point.
No, I mean, but
I
no, but
understand what
no,
you're
but
saying.
there's plenty of situations where it just works out where that's not
Okay.
going to be on the table.
Okay.
But my point at the inception of it, when you like whatever swipe on the person's picture or whatever and start some chatting, it's with the idea that hey, if this goes well, we're going to have some sex.
Yeah.
Okay.